my name is Dr. Jones. Lovely to see you today. I do believe you're here for a cranial nerve exam today, isn't that correct? Yes, right. Well, it is my lunch break in about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? And I'm very, very hungry. Very, very hungry indeed. So, what we're going to do is we're going to perform your cranial nerve exam as quickly as possible today so that I can go on lunch. Very important indeed. Okay, obviously cranial nerve exams, they're a little bit complicated, so please do pay attention, do what I say and follow my instructions. Okay, so number one, I need you to look at my nose. Okay, I'm going to be shining a light in your eyes. I'm just going to be observing your eyes, okay? This is going to be very bright, but put up with it. It's just for a very short period of time whilst I examine your eyes, okay? Okay, keep looking at that. Keep looking at that. Keep looking at that. Very good. Now I need to use my magnifying glass. Okay, this is a special magnifying glass. It has lights around the edges, okay? Around the edges here. Lots and lots of little lights, and I'm going to be putting those lights on in 3, 2, 1. On it goes, okay? This is again very bright. So do concentrate. Keep your eyes open. And just deal with it for now if that's okay. Okay, I just need to very quickly examine your eyes. Very quickly examine your eyes, okay? Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Right. Very good so far. Your eyes are looking healthy, but obviously we need to do a lot more testing. Okay, a lot more testing indeed. So if you could look at my nose, please. I'm going to be using my light once again. Tell me when the light enters your field of vision, okay? Okay, very good. Again, look at my nose. Same test. Tell me when the light enters your field of vision, okay? Very good. I'm going to be doing it from a different angle now. Look at my nose. Tell me when the light enters your field of vision. Very good. Again, same test, different angle. Sorry, let's begin now. Tell me when the light comes in your field of vision, okay? Okay, very good. I'm going to do it in the very, very corners of your vision now. Tell me when you can see it. Very good. I'm going to do that over here. Very good. Tell me when you can see it. Good stuff. I'm going to be doing it up in this corner now. Tell me when you can see the light. Very good. Very good indeed. Going to be coming in this corner. Tell me. There we go. Excellent. Now we're going to be doing almost the same test. Look at my nose. Tell me when the light leaves your field of vision, okay? When does it leave your field of vision? Very good. Okay, same thing, different area. Now, tell me when it leaves your field of vision. Very good. Okay, here we go. When does this light leave your field of vision? Very good. Again, still doing different corners, different edges. Okay, very good. Tell me when the light leaves your field of vision. Okay, very good indeed. Okay, tell me when it leaves your field of vision. Very good, very good. Only a couple more of these now. Okay, tell me when it leaves. Very good. Excellent job so far. Okay, peripheral vision looking very good indeed. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is something called the double vision test. Okay, and there's two ways that we test for this. One is using the light. Once again, I'm going to hold the light very far away from you. I'm going to bring it closer and closer and closer to you. Okay, and what I want you to do is I want you to focus on the light, and I want you to tell me if at any point you see two lights instead of just the one. Okay, keep focusing. We need to come in and do this a couple of times to ensure that the test is valid. Okay. Okay, and how many lights did you see throughout that? Just the one? Okay, very good. Now I'm going to be doing the same with my finger. Focus your eyes on the finger. It's coming closer, 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 closer to you. Okay, very good. And now I'm moving it further away. And again, we do need to repeat that one more time, okay? And I want you to tell me if you see two fingers at any point during this test as opposed to just one. Okay, does indeed. Okay, what we're going to be doing now, put my light down, I'm going to be doing the finger wiggle test. Okay, so I want you to focus on my nose, please, and tell me which finger I wiggle, left, right, or both. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Good. 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 Very good indeed. Okay, going to be moving on now to the peripheral vision test with my fingers. Okay, very similar to the previous test with the light. Look at my nose, please. Tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. I do want to just do the exact same thing but further away from you. Okay, so tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Good. 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 Okay, very good indeed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash up a number of fingers in your peripheral vision, okay? And I want you to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up, the number of fingers you see, but focus on my nose, okay, during the entire thing. So here we go. Very good. 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 Very good. 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 Okay, excellent job there. Very well done. Let's see. Right, I do believe it's time for us to do the eye chart. Okay. Now. I have this eye chart here on a nice, lovely clipboard to make sure that it's just perfect. Okay, just perfect for you. I'm going to point at various letters and I want you to tell me what the letter is. Okay, so here we go. Good. 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 Okay, good. Good. Bit difficult, the last line. Okay. Can you cover one eye for me, please? Just random letters now. Okay. Good. 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 Good, okay. And now if you could cover the other eye for me, please. Same thing. Okay, here we go. Good. 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 Could uncover your eyes now, and could you please tell me what colour is this, please? Red. Very good. And this colour? Green. Okay. Very good job. Very good job indeed. Excellent. Okay. Next, I need to look into those ears of yours. Okay. And of course, in order to do this, I need to use an otoscope. Okay. Probably familiar with this little tool. This little tool here, quite common in doctor's appointments. Okay, I'm just going to stick that in your ear, and I'm just going to have a little bit of a look inside your ear. Okay. Right. Okay. So a little bit of earwax build up there. A little bit of earwax build up. I'm going to be checking the other ear now. Okay. Well, there's nothing too scary in there. Obviously, quite a bit of earwax build up in both of your ears there, but there's no redness, no inflammation. Do you experience any pain or discomfort with your ears? No, nothing like that recently, and no difficulty with hearing recently either. Okay, very good. Well, I do need to perform a couple of tests very quickly and very simply. Okay, could you close your eyes for me, please, and tell me which side of your head, left or right, Was that left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Okay, I'm going to be using a different object to create sounds now. Please keep your eyes closed. Here we go. Listen carefully. Left or right? 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 Okay, very good. Very well performed there. I think you can open your eyes now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisper some words into your ear, and I want you to repeat them back to me, please. Okay, so here we go. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus, very good. Okay, here we go. Next word. Coconut. Coconut, very good, very good. Okay, next word. Technical. That's technical, very good, very good. Last word. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus, okay, very good. You performed really well there as well, because there were a few cars passing by outside as well, creating a little bit extra noise, and yet you still managed to hear me whisper, which is excellent. Very good sign indeed. Okay, now next I do believe I'm going to have to do the taste test. Okay, for this I do have 3 different flavors for you to identify. A little bit of an artificial solution here, artificial flavor, and I'm going to just very quickly stick a little droplet of this on your tongues. If you could stick your tongue out for me, please. Very good. Just going to put a little droplet on there. Put a little droplet, and if you could please tell me now, what does that taste like? Pineapple. Very good indeed. Okay. Let me just grab my next flavor for you to try. Okay. Okay, if you could stick your tongue out once again. Just going to put a little droplet of this special flavor on your tongue. Okay, and what does that one taste like? Peppermint. Very good job. Okay, and now we are on to the third and final solution. Okay, third and final solution. Okay, let's see if you could stick your tongue out once more for me, please. Here we go, third and final flavor. What is that third and final flavor? It's a Krabby Patty. It tastes like a Krabby Patty. Okay, very good. Well done. And now, the next test is the smell test. Okay, we just tested your taste. Now we're going to test your smell. Okay, this actually is almost identical to the previous test. I have a little bottle that contains a smell. Okay, I'm just going to pop that open, and if you could take a sniff of that for me, please. And what do you think that smells like? Smells like lavender. Very good indeed. Okay, now I do have 2 more smells for you to identify for me. Okay, 2 more smells. Okay, so here we go. Smell number 2, if you could smell that one for me, please. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Very good. And what does that one taste like? Or smell like, I should say. What does it smell like? It smells like barbecue. Very good, very well done. Okay. And now we're on to our third and final smell. Okay. Third and final one, performing very well so far. Very well indeed. Okay. So here we go. That is shaken up. last one smell like? Oranges. Very good indeed. Okay, so you correctly identified all three tastes and all three smells. Okay, right, we have one last portion of the cranial nerve exam to explore, and that is your sense of feel, essentially. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this highly advanced device, a cotton bud. Okay, cotton bud. One side is this rounded, soft side. The other side is this slightly more pointed side. Okay, slightly more pointed, as you can probably see. And the pointed side is going to feel sharp, so to speak, whilst this is going to feel soft. Okay, and I want you to close your eyes for me now, please. Very good, and I'm going to poke you in the face in a random place and without warning. Okay, you obviously felt that, but was it soft or was it sharp? Okay, very good. Soft or sharp? Soft or sharp? Soft or sharp? Very good. Very good. Soft or sharp? Very good. Soft or sharp? Very good. Very good. Okay. Soft or sharp? Very good. Soft or sharp? Very good indeed. Okay. If you could open your eyes for me now, please. We're going to have to get a little bit physical together now, you and I. If you could hold your arms out for me, please. Very good, just like that. I'm going to place my hands on top of your arms. Try and raise your arms against my hands, and I'm going to try and push you down. Okay, go. Keep pushing. Keep trying to raise your arms for me. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to place my hands underneath your arms, and you're going to push down against me. I'm going to push up. Okay, so push down against me. Go on. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to be placing my hands on the outside of your arms. I want you to try and open your arms, push against them. Okay, push against my arm, push against. Okay, very good, very good. Now the opposite. I'm placing my hands inside your arms. I want you to squeeze your arms together. Try and squeeze my arms. Very good. Okay. Now I just want to put my hands on your shoulders, and if you could shrug for me, please. Yeah, there we go. Very good indeed. Now I'm going to be placing my hand on the side of your face. If you could tilt against my hand. Okay, very good. Do the same now, but against the opposite hand, the opposite direction. Okay, very good. And now if you could push upwards, backwards, so to speak, against my hand. Okay, very good. And now I'm going to place my hand on your chin. Push downwards. Okay, just move your head downwards, just like that. Okay, very good, very good. And now I want you to copy my facial expressions. Okay, first of all, I want you to puff out your cheeks. Very good. Now I want you to grin. Okay, big scary grin. Okay, very good. Now I want you to frown like you're angry. Okay, you're angry. Very good. Okay, now I want you to be surprised. Raise your eyebrows. Be surprised. Okay, very good. Very good indeed. Let me just quickly consult my chart for a moment. Let me just tick off of the things that we did today. Okay, what did we do? We did a little bit of the light in the eyes. Very good. I did the magnifying glass as well to shine the light in the eyes. Very good. We did the light peripheral vision test. Yes, very good. We did the double vision test as well. Very good with the finger to double vision test. That was excellently performed. Peripheral vision test with the fingers. That was well performed as well. Number of fingers in peripheral vision. Excellent job. The eye chart, absolutely splendid. Absolutely splendid. That was. Then I looked into your ears with the otoscope, didn't I? A little bit of earwax build up. Okay. What else did we do then? We did the identifying the sounds on either side of your head. I did perfectly well there indeed. And then you repeated back to me the words after I whispered them in your ears. I whispered the words in your ears, and you repeated them back perfectly. Okay, very good. And then we did the taste test. Yes, that's right, the taste test. And that was a 3 out of 3. Perfect, 100% score. Perfect score. Smell test. The smell test was next. The smell test, and once again 3 out of 3. Could not have performed better. Perfect. you just scored 100% on your cranial nerve exam. Congratulations, and I do believe now it's time for me to go and have lunch. Okay, so thank you for coming in. You did really well. Goodbye. Goodbye. Perhaps I'll see you again. Hopefully not when I have a lunch appointment after your appointment. Okay, so I don't have to rush. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'm hungry. Goodbye. Hello there. My name is Dr. Jones. Very good to see you today. Please do make yourself nice and comfortable. So, I believe you are here today for a cranial nerve exam, is that correct? Yes? Okay, so I do just want to quickly grab my little clipboard and pen so I can take a few notes whilst I talk to you. Okay. Just got a few questions to ask you, nothing too major, nothing that will take a long time at all, okay? Just going to get my little pen out. Pen and my pencil case, okay? My pen and my pencil case. Okay, very good, alright. Okay. So, obviously, you bumped your head, and that's the reason you're in to see me today, but could you tell me a little bit about that experience? What happened to you? Okay, and did you go to hospital after that, or no? Didn't go to hospital. Was there any bleeding? No bleeding. Okay, so nothing too excessive, but was it very painful? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the pain, the initial impact? Okay, so quite high, and then afterwards, let's say 30 minutes later, how would you rate the pain then? Okay, so it did subdue slightly, right? But I just want to ask you very quickly, have you been experiencing any dizziness since this event? Okay, any headaches? Okay, let's see. Have you noticed any unusual levels of fatigue? Okay. And have you noticed anything different with your hearing? Okay, that's good. And how about any pain in the face, the head, anything along that line? Okay, well, that's all very useful information for me. That's going to help me during today's cranial nerve exam. I'm just going to pop some gloves on now, and then we'll just get stuck into the actual exam itself, okay? Okay, I'll just be 1 moment. Sorry, it takes me a little bit of time to get comfortable in these things. Very tight gloves. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay, I do believe that's actually perfect. Right, okay, the first thing I need to do before we actually do the cranial nerve exam is I need to use my stethoscope just to have a little bit of a listen to your heart rate, and your lungs as well, okay, just to get a general understanding of your health at the moment, okay? this won't take very long at all. Okay, it's a little bit boring, this part. The rest of the cranial nerve exam, a little bit more interesting for you, okay? Okay, I'm just going to place this on your chest, if that's okay. Okay, very good. And now I'm just listening to your heartbeat, okay? Just going to be timing your heartbeat to get an idea of your heart rate overall, okay? Only need to do this for about 15 to 30 seconds to get a good understanding of the heart rate, okay? Okay, that's very good heart rate indeed, very strong and steady rhythm as well, which is exactly what we're hoping to hear. Okay, so now I'm going to be placing the stethoscope on random places on your chest, and I'm just going to listen to you breathe. Okay, so I'm going to place this on your chest now. Very good. And if you could take a big breath in for me, please. Okay, and breathe out for me slowly. Okay, very good. Okay, and I want to repeat that one more time. I'm just going to listen to a different place on your chest. Okay, so deep breath in for me. And breathe out. Okay, that's absolutely excellent. Mostly there I'm just listening for any crackling sounds or any sounds of perhaps liquid or mucus on the chest, but I didn't hear anything concerning there at all. Sounds like your heart and your lungs are in tip-top condition, okay? So now that we've ruled that out, we're going to get on to the more specific parts of today's cranial nerve exam. Okay, I think we'll do the fun bits first, and that is of course the taste test. Okay, now with the taste test I have 3 artificial flavors that I want you to identify for me. Okay, just going to give them a little bit of a shake before I let you have a taste of them, just to make sure that the concentration is the same throughout. Okay, just to make it nice and fair for you. Okay, so let me get a little bit here. Okay, if you could stick your tongue out for me. Very good. I'm just going to put a little droplet on your tongue for you, okay? And if you could just think about that flavour and think about what does that flavour taste like? Watermelon. Tastes like watermelon. Very good job. Okay, excellent. Okay, I'm just going to grab my second artificial flavour solution now. Okie dokie, let's have a look at flavour number 2, shall we? Let's see how you perform in this one. So once again, if you want to stick your tongue out for me, just a little bit. Just going to put a little bit of a droplet there for you, a little bit of a droplet. Okay. Okay, and what do you think that one tastes like? Kumquat. It tastes like a kumquat. Very good indeed. You've got 2 out of 2 of the artificial flavours. So far you're doing excellently well. Okay, it's not been affected by the bump. Okay, that's basically what we're doing today's cranial nerve exam for. It's just to assess if any other damage has been done from the impact to your head. Okay, so I've got another fun little test for you now to do, very similar indeed to the taste test. This time it's the smell test. Okay, so let me just grab my little artificial scents. Okay, this is going to be very much the same as the previous test. I'm just going to have to shake up each of the scents. The viscosity of the liquid of these is a little bit different, I've noticed. Okay, and what I want you to do for me, I want you to smell this for me. Please take a little bit of a sniff of that for me. Sniff, 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 sniff. Right. And what do you think that smells like? Industrial cooking oil. Industrial cooking oil, that's correct. That's absolutely correct. Marvellous job identifying that smell. Very good job indeed. Okay. Now, I've got scent number 2 for you to identify. Once again, there are 3 in total. Okay. 3 in total. 3 in total. Okay, let's have a little bit of a click. Clicky, clicky, click. Okay, and then if you could have a smell of that for me, please. A little bit of a smell of that for me, please. Okay, excellent job. And what do you think that one smells like? It smells like high octane petroleum. High octane petroleum. Very good job. Very good job. Very specifically identified as well. That's marvellous. That's a great sign indeed. Okay. Right. Our third and final smell for you to identify. Okay. So keep that nose ready. Keep those nostrils prepared. Because here it comes. Okay. Here comes the third and the final scent. Just did a little bit of a splooge. Okay. A little bit of a splooge. Could you have a sniff of that for me, please? Sniff, sniff, sniff. That looks a bit grotesque, that, doesn't it? My apologies. Right. What does that one smell like? Uranium. It smells like uranium. Correct, correct. Very good job indeed. Right. So, you have scored 100% on the taste and the smell test. So I think your olfactory nerves are in tip-top condition, which is a very good sign indeed. Okay, I do believe now it's time for me to start looking at your eyes. Okay. To begin with, I'm just going to be shining a light in your eyes, okay? And whilst I do this, I'm just going to be observing primarily your pupils, okay? Primarily your pupils. This is going to get quite bright, okay? So do bear with me whilst we do this. It shouldn't take long at all. Okay, just doing a little bit of a different pattern of movement here to see how this might affect the behavior of your pupils. Okay, it's going to be moving to the other side to get a bit of a better look at your eyes in general. Okay, a bit of a better look at your eyes in general. Okay, so got this little light coming in quite close this time. Okay, it's going to be coming in quite close this time indeed. Okay. Okay, let me just change the direction of the movement and see if that impacts you at all. Okay, I'll be coming in quite close once again. Okay, quite close once again. Okay, so just brace for it. It's going to be quite close again. Okay, that's one more time. One more time. Okay. Okay, I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing with your eyes there and your pupillary response. That is looking particularly good, Now, what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes for me. eyes for me. Okay. And now I want you to close your eyes again. Okay, close your eyes. Open your eyes. We're going to repeat this a few times whilst I observe your pupils. Okay, so close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Okay, that's quite good. Quite good reaction there as well. Now I want to perform a double vision test on you. Two separate parts to this test. The first involving just my finger. I want you to look at my finger, the tip of my finger, and focus on it throughout the duration as I move it. Okay? And I'm just going to be moving my finger closer and further away from you. Okay? Closer and further away from you. And we're going to do this a couple of times. And what I want you to tell me, please, is I want you to tell me if you see two fingers at any point, or if you just saw the one throughout the entire duration of that. You only saw the one finger. Very good indeed, okay. So now we're going to do the exact same thing except with a light. Okay, so focus your eyes on the light. We're going to move it further away from you and then closer to you. Okay, it's going to come very close indeed. Okay, focus on the light. Focus on the light. Keep focusing on the light and pay particular attention to how many lights you see during this portion of the test. Okay. Okay, so there should only be one light that you see right now. Very good. Continue to look at it. Continue to look at it. And how many lights did you see throughout the entire duration of that? Just the one light. Okay, excellent. Excellent job. Very good. Let me see. What do I want to do now? I want to do the split vision test. Okay, and in order to do this, I'm going to place my hand along your nose. Okay, and then I'm going to shine a light into one eye whilst I have a little look at how your eyes behave. Okay, so only one eye will be exposed to the light during this portion. Okay, and now I'm obviously going to do that again, but on the opposite side, the opposite eye. Here we go. Get ready. Okay, marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Okay, I'm just going to be having a little bit of a look at your eyes as the one is being exposed to light and the other one is not. Okay, just see. Okay, very good indeed. Now then, I've got a special tool to use to observe your eyes, and this special tool is of course my magnifying glass. And it's particularly special because it has a lot of lights on the outside of the magnifying glass, a lot of LEDs. Okay, LEDs. And I'm going to put those on now in 3, 2, 1. On. Okay. And I'm just going to be coming in and looking at your eyes with the magnifying glass. Okay, just going to be looking at your eyes with the magnifying glass. Okay. Eyes with the magnifying glass. Okay. Let me just have a quick look at those eyes with the magnifying glass. Okay. Quick look at the eyes with the magnifying glass. Okay. Very good. Okay. That is interesting. That is interesting indeed. Okay. Very good. I do just want to move to the other side as well, so that I can get a bit of a better look at this eye over here as well. Okay, a bit of a better look. Got to make sure that I can correctly observe both the eyes equally, of course. Of course, you can't give one eye more what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the magnifying glass and my regular little light here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shine the light through the magnifying glass, okay? And I want you to follow the light as it moves around the magnifying glass, okay? So follow the light with your eyes. It's going to start moving in different patterns, different directions, but I need you to pay a lot of attention to the light and how it moves through the magnifying glass, okay? So it is going to move various distances as well from the magnifying glass, and this is going to create a different effect and perhaps make it a little bit more challenging for you to follow, okay? But do try your best to follow the light as it moves around, okay? Just try your best. And I'm observing your eyes as you follow the light, okay? Excellent job, excellent job. Keep following it. Keep following it. Right. Okay, that's very good. Very good job indeed. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the light in the background here, and I'm going to hold my finger up close to you. Looks a bit oddly shaped there, doesn't it? Sorry about that, a strange noise, perhaps a ghost. Maybe it's a ghost. Okay, focus your eyes on just my finger. Keep your head still and use your eyes only to follow the finger as it moves. And ignore the light in the background, okay? Just totally ignore the light in the background as my finger moves in various different directions, okay? Okay, very good job, okay? Just going to change the depth of field here, okay? So the light is now closer, but I still do want you to follow my finger as it moves, okay? This might be a little bit more challenging for you as the light is strong, okay? But do try and follow my finger as closely as you can, okay? With your eyes. Excellent job, okay? Very good indeed. Almost finished here, Very good, okay. I do just want to ask you, did you feel any pain or discomfort at any point during that little test there where you followed the light? No, very good. Okay, excellent job. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my hand out like this. And I'm going to put the light here. I'm going to hide it behind my hand and then bring it out. Okay? I'm going to do this a couple of different times, a couple of locations, okay? I'm just observing how your eyes are responding here, okay? Let's try this a little bit closer, shall we? Try this a little bit closer. Okay, I'm going to go behind. Be coming out. Okay. Okay, let me try this from a different angle as well, and let's once again try this a little bit closer, okay? Just allow me to observe as the light goes behind, the light comes out, light goes behind, and the light goes out. Okay, a little bit closer one more time. Light goes behind, light comes out, light goes behind, light comes out. Okay, very good. Interesting observations there. Very good indeed. Okay, I've got another slightly fun one now. A fun little test just because it involves unusual things. But basically I need you to tell me what colour this little alien is. Could you tell me what colour this little alien is, please? It's pink, neon pink. Oh, excellent. Good adjective there. Good adjective indeed. We've got another little alien friend here. Look at that. Another little alien friend. Another little alien friend. Can you tell me what colour is this little alien friend? Orange. Very good indeed. Okay, and we have our third and final alien friend. They say good things come in three. Good little alien friends also come in three. That's yellow. Excellent. Excellent. And what colour is this fuzzy little ball? What's a red colour? Okay, excellent job. You can see colour. Well done. Right, next thing I need to do is I need to bring out the eye chart. Okie dokie. As you can see here, I've got a little bit of a Snellen chart. A little bit of a Snellen chart. Okay, now, remain standing where you are, please. Okay, I just want to position this perfectly. Perfect positioning. Perfect. Perfect. Now with both your eyes open, can you tell me what is that letter? Good. What is that letter? Good. 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 Very good. 20/20 vision. Absolutely splendid. Okay. Now we've done the colours. Okay, what colour is this? What colour is that? That's red. What colour is this? That's green. Okay. We've assessed that you can see colour. Very good. Now, if you can cover one of your eyes for me, please. I'm going to just point to a few random letters. Not going to do the whole chart again. Okay, it's unnecessary. Unnecessary. Good. 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 Amazing eyesight. Okay, but can you cover the opposite eye for me now, please? Same thing. Random letters. Okay, here we go. Good. 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 Okay. You can uncover your eyes now. You did absolutely splendidly there. You saw every single letter on every single line. 20/20 vision. Marvellous. Marvellous. Right, what we're going to do now is a little thing called the peripheral vision test. Okay. Now I need you to keep your head still and to focus your eyes on my nose, okay, on the tip of my nose. And I'm going to move my fingers in different directions like that. And I need you to tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start that test now. Good. 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 Now I'm going to take a step away from you and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, same thing. So tell me when you can no longer see this. Good. 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 Okay, excellent job. Now we're going to do a very similar test indeed, but we're going to be utilizing the light. Okay, and for this, I need you to look at my nose once again, and I need you to tell me when the light enters your field of vision this time, okay? Good. Okay, it's coming in again. Tell me when you can see the light enter your field of vision, okay? Excellent. Okay, different direction now, different direction. Very good indeed. Different direction again. Tell me when you can see the light. Very good indeed. You're going to be doing different direction again, different direction again. Excellent job. Okay, we're going to be doing different direction again. Oh, you can see the light already. Marvellous job indeed. Very good. When can you see the light? When can you see the light? When can you see the light? Very good indeed. Okay, and one last direction. When you can see the light, when you can see the light. Tell me when you can see the light. Very good indeed. Okay, and I do want to do the opposite with the light. So like the original test with the fingers. Now, focus on my nose. Tell me when you can no no longer see the light. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Marvelous. Absolutely brilliant. Splendid, splendid. Okay, and now I want to do a quick version with the light, with me stepping back from you. Okay, so tell me when you can no longer see the light in your field of vision, okay? Good. 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 Absolutely excellent. So you appear to have very good range of your peripheral vision. Now I want to do a few tests to check the strength of your vision near the corners of your peripheral vision, okay? So, to begin with, I do believe I want to do the finger wiggle test, okay? Now, I'm going to move my fingers like that or like that, and I want you to tell me, please, left or right, or both, which one wiggles all the time. You need to be keeping your eyes focused on my nose, though, okay? So let's begin that now. Good. 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 Different location. Good. 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 Okay, very good job. Now, let me see. I think I want to do the number of fingers test. Okay, I'm going to flash up a number of fingers in your peripheral vision, and you're going to tell me how many fingers I hold up. Okay, you're going to be looking at my nose during the duration of this test as well. Okay, so here we go. Good. 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 Very good. Okay, very good indeed. Right, what do I want to do with you next? I believe it's time for me to start looking at your ears, since I think your eyes have been behaving very well indeed, which indicates that they probably haven't been negatively impacted by the bump on your head, okay? That's an excellent sign. Now, I do need to just grab my otoscope very quickly. And with this otoscope, I'm just going to be taking a close look inside those ears of yours, okay? Have a little look with the otoscope. Oh my goodness me, that's a lot of earwax in there. That's a lot of earwax in there indeed. Wow, okay. Going to be checking the other ear as well, just to see if it's pretty much exactly the same as the other ear, lots and lots of earwax, but thankfully there's no signs of scarring, inflammation, redness, infection, nothing like that. Just an excessive buildup of earwax. I think I'll give you a very, very quick ear cleaning, okay? And to do that, I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a solution, ear cleaning solution. I'm just going to put a few little droplets of this in your ears. That's going to soften up the earwax, dissolve it a little bit, and then I'm going to go in your ears very quickly with a cotton bud, just to try and clean out as much of that earwax as possible, okay? So if you could tilt your head to the side for me, please, just like that, that's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to be using some very subtle sound creating objects, okay? These objects to be exact, okay? I'll give you a little bit of a sample of the sound that they produce. Okay, a little bit of a cluck 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 sound. Just like that. Just like that, okay? And we're going to be using these to test whether you can identify which side of your head a sound is coming from, okay, left or right. So what I want you to do now for me, please, is I want you to close your eyes, okay, and don't open them, and don't cheat, okay, don't cheat. Okay, so please tell me which side of your head the sound comes from, left or right? Left or right? Okay, very good. 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 Just two more, okay. Left or right? Very good. Left or right? Okay, excellent job. You did correctly identify each one there. Obviously the sounds those produce, very subtle indeed, aren't they? Very subtle, very quiet, but in a way that's perfect for testing your hearing, okay, in this sort of environment, right? Okay, what do I want to do with you next? I do believe I'm going to put these down now, and I'm going to whisper a word into your ear, and I want you to repeat it back to me, please. Okay, so here we go. Lime scented shampoo. Lime scented shampoo, very good. Okay, let's do another one. Coconut flavored coconut. Coconut flavored coconut, very good indeed. Sriracha hot sauce. Sriracha hot sauce, okay, very good indeed, very good indeed. Let's do another one. Big time spicy jalapeno. Big time spicy jalapeno, okay, very good. I do just want to do a few numbers as well, okay, just to make certain. Okay, so let's do a couple of numbers now, shall we? 666. 666, okay, very good. Next number. 11. 11, very good. And we'll do one more number. 7. 7, very good. On the 7th day, I was born. I was born on the 7th of January. Just a little factoid for you there, a little bit of a factoid. Right, what do I want to do with you now? I think that concludes the hearing portion of the cranial nerve exam, and you have performed very well indeed. And I think the little cleaning session that we did, the very quick cleaning session that we did, will help you long term as well, okay? So now I want you to copy my facial expressions. This is going to seem a little bit unusual, but please do follow my instructions, okay? Now, first of all, puff out your cheeks for me. Very good, perfect. Okay, now grin for me. Big scary one, a big scary grin. Okay, very good. Now, be angry for me, please. Be angry, furrow those brows, be angry. Very good, okay. And now, raise your eyebrows for me. Sorry, just like that. Be surprised. Okay, excellent job there. Now, I'm going to place my hand on the side of your head, and you're going to push against my hand, and I'm going to push against your head. Okay, so let's do that now. Okay, very good. against the opposite hand on the other side. Okay, very good. Very good. Now, I'm going to be placing my head on your forehead. Push against me, and I push against you. Very good. Now, placing my hand on your chin. Push downwards for me, please, and I push upwards. Very good. Okay, I'm going to be placing my hands on your shoulders. Shrug up for me, please. Very good. Now, if you could extend your arms out like this for me, please. Very good. And I'm going to place my hands on top. You're going to raise your arms against mine. I'm going to be pushing against you. Okay, now I'm popping my hand underneath yours, and I want you to lower your arms. Push against mine. Push against mine. Very good. Now push outwards against my hands. Okay, push out. There we go. Excellent. Now push inwards against my hands. Try to squeeze my hands together. Okay, that's absolutely excellent. I do believe that you have just completed the cranial nerve examination with flying colours, and by that I mean you have scored 100%. You've done very well indeed. There appears to be no damage to your cranial nerves at all, any of them at all. So the bump that you had on your head, perhaps it was painful, perhaps it was concerning, and of course you did the absolute right thing by coming to see a doctor, but it appears to have had no lasting negative impact on you other than the pain that you initially felt and probably the bruise as well. Okay, but there's nothing else to worry about. Everything else with your health is in tip-top condition, just absolutely perfect. I'm very impressed. Okay, so do you have any questions for me before you leave today? Okay, so no questions for me. There we go then, that's absolutely excellent. Thank you so much for coming in today, and thank you for being an excellent patient. You followed my instructions perfectly, good manner. I enjoyed my time with you today, which is not always the case, let me tell you. Get some rude people coming in here, but you were lovely, you were absolutely lovely, so thank you for that. And yes, I do believe that concludes our appointment together today. Perhaps I'll see you again in the future. Okay, thank you, and goodbye. Goodbye. Hello there, my name is Evil Dr. Jones. I do believe I saw you actually the other week, didn't I? You came in the doctor's appointment for something. I can't really remember, to be honest. I do see a lot of people, and to be honest, you're all meaningless to me. You all just blur into one. A bit of nothing, really. Bit of nothing. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you aren't special. Okay, you aren't special. What are you doing here today? You had a bump on the head, is it? A little bump on the head. How did you do that? Oh, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? That's a bit stupid of you to do that and to get a bump on the head. Alright, I do believe cranial nerve exam will be in order then, won't it? Just to make sure that you aren't, I can't use that word anymore. Sorry, I was going to use a word that I shouldn't use. Stupid. Let's just say stupid, okay? Right. Let's jump right into it. Cranial nerve exam, okay? I've got 3 artificial flavors, but I want you to tell me what they are. I want does that one taste like? It tastes like gastrointestinal fluid. That's correct. Correct, very good. Well identified, okay. Now, we have here the third and the final flavour for you to identify. Okay, so you know the drill. You know the drill by now. Right, let's just put a little bit of this flavour on your tongue. And if you could tell me, please, what does that one taste like? Lemon, correct. Okay, very good. Well identified. You identified 3 out of 3 flavours. Okay, so it's looking good so far. It's looking like perhaps you haven't suffered any severe brain damage, but obviously it's very early on in the exam. So we must continue. And the next thing we're going to do together is the smell test. Okay, we just did the taste test, of course. Now I need you to sniff 3 different artificial flavours for me. Okay. Right, I'm going to stick this under your nose right there. Have a sniff. Go on, have a good sniff. And what does that one taste like? The putrefied corpse of a mummy recently exhumed. Oh wow, yes, correct. I'm surprised you got that one. That's incredibly specific. Incredibly specific indeed. Right, okay. We're going on to scent number 2. Okay, scent number 2 now. What is scent number 2? Okay, put this under your nostril. Have a little sniff there. Sniff, sniff, sniff. And what does scent number 2 smell like? Alligator armpits. Alligator armpits. Correct. Correct. Well identified once again. Okay. And now we have scent number 3. Okay. Number 3, the third and the final scent for you to sniff, for you to identify. Okay. Let's see if we can get a 100% streak on the taste and the smell test, shall we? Let's have a little bit of a look. Right, have a sniff of that for me, please. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. And what does that one smell like? Roses, correct. It smells like roses. Okay, excellent job there. Excellent job indeed. Now the next test, I think I might need to get a little bit physical with you, a little bit hands-on with you. Okay, so I'm going to put some gloves on before I do that, for hygiene purposes, of course. Of course, high standards in my laboratory here. High standards. So 1 moment, please. Nice and comfortable now, and I'm nice and protected, hygienically speaking, from you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to place my hands on the side of your face, and I want you to puff out your cheeks, okay? Okay, like a balloon. Excellent, okay. I'm going to put my hand on your forehead. I'm going to push down slightly, and I want you to push backwards against my hand like that. Very good. Very good. Now, hand is going underneath your chin, and I want you to push down against my hand like this, okay? Very good, okay. Now I want you to push to the side against my hand, okay? Very good indeed. Same, but to the other side, okay? Very good. Now, I'm going to be placing my hands on your shoulders, okay? And I want you to shrug up against me with all your strength, okay? All your strength, keep going. Good. Very good, okay. push outwards against mine. Okay, so push outwards, push outwards. Very good job indeed. Now, I want you to try and close your arms together. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm going to try and put them apart. You must resist. Put them together. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Okay. Now I need to do the sharp or soft test. Okay. I'm going to be poking your face with various different things. Actually, only two different things. One of them will be soft. One of them will be sharp. And I want you to close your eyes for me. And then I want you to tell me sharp or soft. Basically, it's quite simple. Quite simple. I'm sure even you can keep up with this. Okay, let me just find my objects now to poke you with. Okay, so I don't really have much lying around. So I'm going to use this brush. Obviously very soft. Very soft indeed. And I'm going to use some scissors. Okay, I'm just going to poke you in the face with some scissors. Okay, they should be quite sharp. You should be able to tell the difference. Close your eyes then. Close your eyes. Very good. I'm going to poke you randomly in the face now, okay? Sharp or soft? Very good. I'll poke you randomly in the face now. Sharp or soft? Very good. I'm going to poke you randomly in the face now. Sharp or soft? Very good. Just going to poke you randomly in the face now. Sharp or soft? Very good. I'm going to do it a couple more times, okay? A couple more times. Sharp or soft? Very good. Sharp or soft? Okay, okay. Sharp or soft? Okay, well identified. You can open your eyes now. Very good indeed. And now I'm going to test your hearing a little bit, okay? I've got this funny little tube here. Funny little tube indeed, isn't it? No, this isn't part of the test. This isn't part of the test. I just find the tube fascinating. You know, you can extend this tube out so that it becomes very long indeed, very long indeed. But the sound it produces when you pull it apart is absolutely ghastly. It's ghastly. It's not pleasant. Okay, so we're not going to extend it today. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk through it. Okay, I'm just going to talk through it. Yeah, okay, talk through it. Now, you might notice quite a significant difference in the quality of the way it's going as opposed to coming through normally. Okay, very big difference indeed. Now, can you identify the words that I'm going to whisper to you through the tube? Okay, so try and identify this word. Banana. What did I just say then? Banana. Very good. Okay, let's try another one. Tropical island. Bit muffled, that one, wasn't it? Tropical island. Very good indeed. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go again. That one was difficult, wasn't it? That was difficult. That was giraffe. Okay, giraffe, the animal. Okay, let's try again. Coconut. Coconut. Yes, yes, a very common word in the hearing test, of course. Technical. Technical, yes, another common word for the hearing test. We'll do two more. So a little bit fun, this one, isn't it? A little bit fun. Mango. Where did the mango? That was stevia. Okay, that was quite difficult, that one, wasn't it? Okay, you successfully identified enough that I believe you don't have too much of a hearing problem, okay? Too much of a hearing problem, I think. Pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. Close your eyes for me. I'm going to use a different object. I'm going to make a sound either side of your head, and I want you to tell me left or right, okay? So sound either side of your head. It's going to be very quiet and very faint, so concentrate. Keep your eyes closed. Was that left or right? Very good. Was that left or right? Very good, very good. Okay, we'll repeat it. Left or right? Good. Left or right? Okay, very good. Yes, very faint indeed, very faint indeed. You can open your eyes now if you want. What I'm going to do now, still using the same objects, I'm going to move them further away from your ears until you reach a stage where you can no longer hear them. And I want you to tell me, please, when you can no longer hear these. Okay, so starting now. Okay, very good. Now just the one ear. Okay, just one ear. Okay, very good. The other ear now on its own. The other ear on its own, okay. Very good. Okay, so I think you've done quite well there. Quite well indeed, actually. I like that sound. Do you like it? It's very subtle though, isn't it? Very subtle. If only there was a way to amplify it. Okay, that's enough playing with that now. Is there anything else I need to do for the hearing test? On the side of the head, I've done the disappearing of the thingies. Disappearing of the thingies. Okay, I think we'll move on to testing your eyes now, shall we? The sight test. Okay, let's begin with the boring part. Okay, so I've got here a chart, an eye chart. Is it called a Snellen chart? I think it is, I can't remember. And I'm going to highlight certain letters with a light behind the eye chart. Okay, it might be a bit difficult for you to see, but that is part of the test, okay? That's a part of the test. So, can you please tell me what this letter here is, please? The letter L, very good. What about this one here? What about this one here? Letter P, very good. What about this one? What about this one here? Letter C, very good. What about this one? What about this one here? H, very good. What about this little letter here? This little letter here. Okay, letter Z, very good indeed. What about this letter on the end here? This letter on the end, is that a J? I think that's a J, isn't it? Okay. What about this letter here? This letter here. What is that? Is that a P? I think that's a P, isn't it? Okay, very good indeed. Well done actually. Now, close one of your eyes for me, please. This time I'm just going to point. Okay, I'm just going to point. This one, my finger looks a funny shape because of the gloves. This letter here, what is that letter? It's the letter P, very good. This one here, what is that letter? It's O, very good. This letter is the letter P, okay, very good. What about this letter? This letter here, what is that? Letter E, okay, very good. Let's have a look. Tell me, what is this letter here? Is that an F? I believe that's an F. Very good indeed. Right, correct. Next letter. What's this one on the end here? This one on the end here. What is that? H. Very good indeed. Okay, excellent. Okay, both eyes open now. What's this colour? Green. Okay, what's this colour? Red. Okay, cover the opposite eye from what you were previously covering. Okay, I forgot we didn't do both the eyes, did we? Okay, just very quickly, okay. That letter. T. Okay, very good. This letter. The B. Very good, okay. This letter. C. Very good, okay. This letter. B. Okay, very good. This letter. O. Very good, okay. This letter. D. So D. This letter. sizes. I'm just going to hold those up against your eye, okay? I'm just going to hold those up against your eye. I'm just going to be shining a light in your eye. I'm going to see what size your pupil goes to, okay? Okay. Okay, that's a number, what is that? Number 5. Number 5, okay, very good. Doing the same now with the other eye, okay? So surprise once again. Surprise once again, okay? Surprise once again, just going to be having a quick look. Just having a quick look. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I think that's number 5 again. So that's actually good. We want them to match up, okay? Now then, if you could please follow the light with your eyes. Keep your head perfectly still. And as I move the light around, I need you to follow it with just your eyes, okay? Just your eyes. Very good. Keep following the light as it moves around. Keep following the light as it moves around. Marvelous job, marvelous job. Okay, switching over to the other side. I'm going to be doing a little bit of an observation over here, okay? Keep following the light as it moves. Keep following the light. Let's do slightly more organic shapes, shall we? See if the movement of your eye struggles with slightly more organic shapes. And that appears to be doing very well there indeed, okay? So, covering one of your eyes, I'm just going to be shining a light in your eye. Just the one eye. I'm just going to be observing how that affects your pupils. Okay, doing the same on the opposite now, okay, of course. The same on the opposite now, okay. The same on the opposite now, okay. The same on the opposite now, okay. Just one more. Okay. Okay. That's very interesting indeed. Look at my finger, please. My finger's going to be coming close to your face. Keep focusing on the finger. Very good, it just touched you. Okay, it's just moving further away now, okay? Keep your eyes focused on the finger. Keep your eyes focused on the finger. And we're going to do it one more time. One more time. Okay? It's moving further away. Further away. Did you see double at all during that? You only saw one finger throughout the whole thing. Very good, okay. Now then. Finger wiggle test time. Okay. I'm gonna wiggle my fingers like I just did. And you're gonna tell me left, right, or both. But throughout the entire duration you're going to be focusing your eyes on my nose, okay? Going to be testing your peripheral vision, yeah? What side was that, left or right? Good. 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 Okay. Now then, I'm going to be flashing up a number of fingers. Okay, it might be quite difficult because my gloves are black and it is a bit of a dark room. Okay, purposefully so. Okay, to test your eyes. Right, but tell me now, how many fingers am I holding up? Good. 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 Okay, very good indeed. Right. Now, again, I want you to focus on my nose. Just keep focusing on the nose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my fingers in different directions like this. And I need you to tell me, please, when you can no longer see my fingers when they leave your field of vision. Okay, so here we go, doing that now. Good. 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 I'm going to take a step further away from you now and we're going to do the same test, okay? scale of 1 to 10, typically. Okay. Has your hearing been affected? Have you been feeling dizzy and off balance recently? Okay. Have you noticed an inability to smell things? Has your taste been affected? How are you feeling generally day to day? If you could just a brief summary of how you feel. Okay, and what has your quality of sleep been like recently? Do you find yourself waking up frequently in the middle of the night? What about your digestion? Have you experienced any trouble, upset stomach, constipation, anything like that? Okay, and have you noticed trouble performing any physical tasks? Okay. Your health is looking very good indeed, okay? Very good indeed. Now there is one very final thing that I need to do before I send you off, and that's just listen to your heart rate, okay? You've performed perfectly well throughout all the tests that I've done on you today, and personally, I think there's nothing wrong with your brain. Nothing, worse than usual. Let's just say that. Okay, obviously you had a little bit of a bump on the head previous to this examination, and we just wanted to test a number of your nerves and your faculties to make sure that no serious damage has been done there, but it seems like you're about the same as usual, okay, which is good enough for me. Okay, now as I say, I do just quickly want to listen to your heart. I might listen to your lungs as well. Let's just do the very basic tests of health, okay? And once I've done this, I'm sure they're going to come back fine. That's it then, okay? That's the end of our session together. And I'll write up a little report on your health saying that you're in tip-top health. Okay, so let's do that, shall we? Marvellous, marvellous. Yes, that's working. Okay, warm that up a little bit. I'm going to place this on your chest. I'm going to do it over the top of your clothes, okay? There's no need to get undressed for me, okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to listen to your heart rate now, okay? Listening to the heart. Very good. Oh, it's an extremely steady rhythm. Quite a strong beat as well. Yes, okay. I'm satisfied with the heart rate there. Very good, normal range, strong beat as well, okay? Now I'm going to listen to your lungs, okay? So same thing, okay? Yes, very good. I'm going to place this different places on your lungs. We'll start with this place, and if you could take a deep breath in for me, please. And breathe out. Very good. I'm going to move it to another place. We'll do the same thing, okay? So deep breath in for me, please. And out. Good to see you once again. Of course, I am the evil Dr. Jones. You know me by now. You've been here a while, haven't you? Yes, you have. Now, because of your good behavior, I have removed the duct tape from your mouth today, so you can talk to me. You can have a little bit of freedom and a little bit of privileges. That's how it works around here, okay? Yes, I'm evil, but if you behave yourself and if you do well, if you please me, then I shall afford you a couple of little privileges. Okay, that's how it works. Now then, today I have something very special in mind for you indeed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare your body for human consumption. Okay, that's correct. I'm going to eat you eventually. Not today, okay, not today. I need to savor you and I need to prepare you. It's a long process. It's a long process to get the meat perfect to eat. Okay, you wouldn't understand. Most people, it's beyond the scope of their brains. You know, I'm sure you have a very small brain. I probably won't be eating that. Such a small morsel. It's not really worth it, is it? Let me just, what shall I do first? Let me grab my notebook, make a couple of notes about you to begin with. Okay, let me just get my pen from my pencil case, of course. Look at pencil case here. Okay. Now then, first of all, let me ask you a question. Which part of your body would you consider to be the fattiest part? Okay, you think that, do you? Well then, would you mind spinning around for me or just allowing me to see? Interesting. If I had to make an estimate, I would say that your ass is the fattest part of your body. Okay, now that is a fat ass. Now if I wasn't planning on eating you, I can think of something else that I'd plan to do to you instead, because my goodness me, right? But let's keep things professional here, please. Let's keep things professional. This is my evil laboratory, and I shall have no crudity, no crassness here. I'm strictly in the business of eating you. Okay, that's your designated role for me. Speaking of roles, I might put you in a role, actually, a little sliver of you in a role. Okay, now please just continue to stand there so I can make a few notes about your body composition. You've got some skinny little arms, haven't you? Skinny little arms, quite bony looking. I think they want to be unhealthy meat. That's no good, is it? That's no good at all. Okay, I think I'm going to have to perform an examination on you then. Just a quick one. Just a quick examination on you to see if you are healthy or not. Don't want to eat some meat if you've got some sort of sickness, disease, or some sort of neurological damage either. I will only consume the finest human meat. Okay. That's enough scrubbing, actually. I'm going to scrub you down properly later after I've examined you. There's no point in me cleaning you if you're unhealthy and unfit for consumption, isn't it? Right then, let's get on to the examination then, shall we? How shall I begin this examination? Let me see. I'm going to stick something in your face. Yes. Now then, I've got two tools here. One is a lovely soft little cotton bud. How lovely and soft. And the other is an evil metal hook, sharp little tool. Can you see that? I think you can see it, can't you? Oh, you can see how sharp it is. It's catching my gloves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and I'm going to stab you in the face either with the cotton bud or with the deadly sharp metal hook, and you're going to tell me sharp or soft. Okay, obviously the cotton bud will be soft and the metal hook will be sharp. That doesn't need to be explained, I hope, otherwise you really do have problems, don't you? Right then, keep the eyes closed. Here we go. Sharp or soft? Good. 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 Okay, you can open your eyes there. It's a good sign that you can feel things in your face. Indicates that some of the nerves in your face, they are working a-okay. Good start to the examination. The next thing I want to do with you, I think we'll do some taste tests with you now to test some of your other nerves. Make sure that you're in tip-top shape, ready for me to eat you. Now I'm going to be putting some things in your mouth. Okay, I'm going to be putting something in your mouth, and you're going to tell me what it tastes like. Quite simple. Quite simple. In fact, just stick your tongue out for me, please. And have a little bit of this suspicious liquid on the tongue there. And can you tell me, please, what does that suspicious liquid taste like? Ammonia. Tastes like ammonia. Correct. Very good job. I have a number of suspicious liquids that I'm going to put in your mouth today, and you're going to tell me which each one tastes like. They're going to be unique, different flavors. Okay. Stick your tongue out again for me, please. What does that one taste like? Watermelon. Correct, very good. Just grab the other one. This will be the last taste test, the last flavour for you to identify, okay? Now, stick your tongue out for me. Stick your tongue out for me. That's good, well done. Just put some liquid on there, a little couple of drops. And can you tell me, please, what does that one taste like? Pineapple. Very good indeed. Now then, we're going to do the smell test next. Now that we've identified that your sense of taste is working good, onto the smell test. Very similar test. Honestly, I've got 3 different scents, artificial scents for you to identify. I'm going to hold them up to your nose. You're going to take a little bit of a sniff. A little bit of a sniff. And you're going to tell me what the the scent is. Okay, what does it smell like? So here we go. Could you take a bit of a sniff of that for me, please? A bit of a sniff of that. And what does that smell like? Toxic waste. Correct. Correctly identified. We're going to go on to the next one. Smell number 2. Okay. Could you have a little bit of a smell of that for me, please? A sniff, sniff, sniff. And what does that one smell like? Coconut. It smells like coconut. Is that true? Is that accurate? Yes, it is. It is coconut indeed. I was just trying to, mess with your confidence, knock your confidence, maybe make you retract the correct answer, give me an incorrect one. Sorry, I'm just playing mind games with you. Mind games. I like playing mind games with people because I'm evil. Right, let's do the final scent. Scent number 3. Here we go. Have a sniff of that for me. Have a little bit of a sniff. Go on, sniff, sniff, sniff. Okay, very good. What does that one smell like? Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Very good job indeed. Okay, excellent. So looking like you're in good health so far, but we have some further testing to do. Of course. What shall I do next? I guess I'll check your ears. I think I cleaned them last week, didn't I? Or a couple of weeks ago, actually. But let's see if they've remained nice and clean or if they've become disgusting once again. Yes, I'm just putting my otoscope together, and I'm just going to take a look in your ears. Okay, let's have a bit of a look in these ears. There we go. That's perfect, isn't it? Let me just have a quick look. That looks good. That looks good. It looks like you have clean ears now. It looks like you're a nice person as opposed to a disgusting one, like you looked last week. I'm going to check this ear, of course, as well. Of course, I'm just going to check this ear. Right. This one is also very good. Very good. Nice and clean. Okay, that's a good sign. I think I do need to just test if your ability to hear is there, if you're in good health in terms of your hearing health. So let's do a couple of hearing tests. Okay, so I'm going to whisper a couple of words or phrases or something like that in your ears, and you're going to repeat them back to me, please, okay? Okay, here we go. I love cannibalism. I love cannibalism, yes, very good, okay. Homicide is a hobby. Homicide is a hobby. Yes, homicide is a hobby. Very good. Okay, let's go with another little. Let's just do one word, shall we? Technical. Technical. Very good. Technical. Okay, technical. Very good. Yes. Right. Another word, shall we? Let's do another word. Satanic orgy. Satanic orgy. Yes, that was more of a phrase than a singular word, wasn't it? More of a phrase than a singular word. Let's just do a number very quickly. 692. 692. Okay, excellent job. There we go. It sounds like you can accurately hear me when I'm whispering, and you can repeat things back. That's a good sign. Good sign of health there. Let's have a look. What else shall I do? Let's do a little thing called what side of your head is the sound coming from? Okay, so close your eyes for me. Close your eyes, and I'm going to produce a sound. I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to make a sound either side of your head. You're going to tell me left or right, which side rather is the sound coming from. Okay, here we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. managed to get it, so that's a very good sign indeed. Right then, what shall we do? What else shall we do? Okay, right. I've got these magical little implements here. Magical little implements. You can open your eyes for a minute just to see the absolute wonder and magic of these magical little implements. Oh my gosh, look at them go. Look at them sparkle and spin around like some sort of wondrous snow globe. Oh goodness me. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Right, what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to ask you to close your eyes once again. Sorry, they make really nice sounds, like this. You know, it amuses my brain. Okay, it amuses me greatly. Now, back to the task at hand. Close your eyes for me. Close your eyes. And I'm going to make noises with this little sound here. And I'm going to move them further and further away from you until eventually you can no longer hear them. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to tell me when you can no longer hear them. Okay, starting now. Keep your eyes closed. Tell me when you can't hear them anymore. Very good. Now just the one side on its own. Very good. Now the other side on its own. Very good indeed. Okay, excellent job. You did well then. You can open your eyes now. I think we have done some sufficient testing of your hearing. And I think it's come back that your hearing is indeed tip-top health. Which is good. Very good indeed. Now then, I want to look at your eyes, your eye health. Okay, first things first. Let me just do a very quick visual inspection. Okay, so keep your eyes open as much as you can. Just look vaguely forward like a zombie for me. Just like a zombie. I'm just going to be examining your eyes for a moment. Let's have a bit of a look. Let's just take a bit of a look, shall we? See what we see. See what we see. Okay, interesting. Just have a quick look on the other side, do the same little thing there. Okay, looking good so far. Now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to keep your head perfectly still for me, please. And just move your eyes, okay, when I tell you to. And I want you to use your eyes and your eyes only to move and focus on this light as it moves around. You can see it's moving. You should be moving your eyes now. Very good. Follow it. Follow the light as it moves. It's a little bit similar to the lights in the background, isn't it? I suppose that presents a little bit more of a challenge. Maybe if you're challenged in the head. You know what I'm saying? Keep following the light as it moves. I'm just examining your eyes. Just looking at your eyes. Okay, keep doing it, keep looking. I'm just moving to the other side, have a little bit of a look over here, different angle, making some different observations. Okay. Does that hurt at all as you're moving your eyes in these peculiar fashion? No, it doesn't hurt. Good. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, let me think. What do I need to do with you next? Let's do the double vision test, shall we? Quite a simple and rudimentary test. I need you to focus your eyes on the tip of my finger here. It's going to move closer and further away from you. Keep focusing on the tip of my finger. Keep focusing. Okay, focus all your attention on the tip of my finger. Do not look anywhere else. Do not look anywhere else. Do not look anywhere else. Look at the tip of my finger only. Tip of my finger only. Okay, almost complete, almost finished. And during that little test, at any point did you see two fingers? You only saw one finger. Very good. That's how it should be. That's the double vision test. Let's have a look at the depth of field of your peripheral vision, shall we? Now then, I want you to focus your eyes on my nose. My nose, very big, my nose. So it's a nice, easy object for you to focus on. Okay, look at it, quite large indeed. Look at my nose. Tell me when you can no longer see my fingers, they're going to move. Okay, we're doing the test right now, okay? Tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Good. 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 Now I'm going to repeat the same test. I'm going to take a step further away from you, okay? Doing the same thing. Let's have a little bit of an examination of the peripheral vision, shall we? The field. Good. 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 Good, very good indeed. Okay, looking good so far. What else do I want to do? I think we need to do a couple of tests that still involve your peripheral vision. So, continuing to look at my nose, I'm going to wiggle my fingers like that, or both together. And I just want you to tell me which finger's wiggling, left, right, or both. Okay, focusing at my nose for the entire duration of this test. So here we go. Good. 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 Excellent job. Very good indeed. Now, same sort of thing. Looking at my nose only, I'm going to flash a number of fingers up in your peripheral vision. You're going to tell me how many fingers I hold up, okay? Starting now. Good. 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 Okay. Pretty happy with your peripheral vision and your vision in general there. Let's see. Are there any other tests that I need to do to you? There's a few more aspects of your nerves and your cranial nerves that I need to look at today. A couple more tests. Very simple, very quick. Okay, so we're almost done today actually. Right, I need you to make some facial expressions for me. Okay, so first I want you to frown as much as you can. Frown. Excellent job. Now I want you to look surprised. Raise your eyebrows for me. Oh my god. Okay, just like that. Very good. Okay, now I want you to puff your cheeks out, okay? As much as you can. Very good. Okay, now, what's the other ones? Are there any other ones? I think that might be it. Okay, now I'm going to place my hands on your face to begin with. On the left side, is that your left? My right, your left, isn't it? Yes. And I'm going to be pushing against your face here, applying a little bit of force. You're going to push against my hand, okay? As hard, as strong as you can, as hard as you can. Go on, push against me. Go on, push against me. Okay, that's quite good. We're going to be doing the same thing on the other side, okay? So push against my hand. There we go. Very good. I'm going to put my hand on top of your head. You're going to tilt backwards, push upwards as much as you can against my hand. Very good. Putting my hand underneath your chin. There, push downwards as strong as you can. Oh, there we go. Excellent job. Okay. Now, I'm going to be putting my hands on your shoulders. I want you to shrug your shoulders, raise them as much much as you can. I'm pushing down against you, okay? There you go, very good. Now if you could hold your arms out for me, please, at arm's length. I'm going to be putting my hands on top of your arms here. I want you to lift your arms upwards for me, okay, against my hands. There we go. Very good. Now, placing my hands underneath, you're going to be pushing down against them, okay? Push down. Okay, very good. Now, placing my hands on the outside of your arms, you're going to be trying to open your arms against my hands, okay? So, there we go. Very good. Now, placing my hands inside, I'm going to try and squeeze them together. I'm going to try and resist, okay? Okay, very good. There we go. So you've got quite a good bit of strength there. I think that's everything. I think that's all aspects of the cranial nerve exam that I wanted to perform on you today. And that just gives me a bit of an understanding of your overall health. Seems like you're in good health in that regard. I'll probably be doing a few more tests with you. Of course, this is just for me to see if you're nice and healthy and fit for human consumption. Okay, I'll continue to give you a little bit of a sponge bath and a clean another time. I'll clean you just before I'm going to eat you. I think that's probably the most sensible thing for me to do, isn't it? Okay, so anyway, it's been a good time together, a good session today. I'll probably see you again in the future then. In fact, I definitely will, because you know, your body's not going to prepare itself for me to eat, is it? No, I've got to do it myself, right? Okay, that's enough talking today. I have other things to do. You're not my number one priority, okay? You're just one of many. Okay, so goodbye. See you again in the future for more evil. Hello there. My name is Dr. Jones. Very good to see you today. Please do make yourself nice and comfortable there. Now then, I do believe you are booked in for a cranial nerve exam today. Is that correct? Okay, very good, very good. I think we'll just jump right into it. If you're okay with that, I will explain everything as we go. Basically, I'm just going to need you to follow the instructions that I give you today, and I'm going to be making some observations of you as you carry out the simple tasks that I ask you to carry out today. Okay, it should be very easy, should be quite fun, possibly even relaxing as well. Okay, if you do need a break at any point, just let me know, but otherwise I think we'll crack right on with it, and I'm just going to put my gloves on to begin with. First things first, I need you to look at my nose, okay? Just stare at my nose, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my light and I'm going to shine it in your eyes, okay? So just continue to look at my nose, and for the time being, completely ignore the light, okay? Do not be distracted by the light. Don't be distracted by anything, in fact. Focus your attention 100% on my nose. Okay, 100% focus is required of you right now. Please look at my nose and nowhere else. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just observing your eyes, your pupils, the dilation, and also the whites of your eyes as well. Okay, see how they behave, see how they react to the light in various different positions, and also I'm just having a general look at your eyes as well. Okay, can get a little basic understanding of your eye health just by observing them like this. Okay, that's actually very good. Well done there. The next thing I need you to do is now I need you to follow the light with your eyes, but I want you to keep your head as you're carrying this out, are you experiencing any pain at all? Experiencing any pain? Any discomfort at all? Discomfort? No. Any headaches? Any headaches? Perhaps when the light gets particularly bright, any headaches? No. Okay, that's a very good sign indeed. Very good sign indeed. Well done so far. Well done so far. Now then, the next thing I need you to do is I need you to blink when I click my fingers. Okay, okay. So, if you could please blink. 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 Okay, very good. Well done there. Excellent blinking. Excellent blinking indeed. Now, the next thing we're going to do is the peripheral vision test. Now for this, you need to once again focus your eyes on my nose, and I'm going to move my fingers in various different directions like this, and I need you to tell me when they leave your field of vision, but all the time you're staring at my nose, okay? So, let's do that now. Let's begin the peripheral vision test. Tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Good. 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 I'm going to take a step away from you and we do the same test, okay? So tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Good. 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 Okay, very good. It looks like the range of your peripheral vision is satisfactory. Okay, it's good. It's within the normal range. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do with you is the finger wiggle test. The finger wiggle test. This is still utilizing your peripheral vision, so if you don't mind, please continue to look at my nose. Focus exclusively on my nose. Don't look anywhere else. Don't look anywhere else. Ignore what's going on in your peripheral vision. Just look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wiggle one of my fingers, or both of them, maybe both of them. I might change the location as well of where they wiggle, things like that. And I need you to tell me which finger is wiggling, left, right, or both, all the time whilst looking at my nose, okay? Understand? Very good, okay. Now then, let's begin. Left or right? Good. Left or right? Good. Both, very good, excellent. Continuing the test. Good. 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 Okay, that's enough. Excellently well performed there. Well performed indeed. That's a good sign. Good sign so far. Now then, next I'm going to need to utilize a tongue depressor, but I'm not actually going to be depressing your tongue with it, okay? I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. Now then, I have the tongue depressor. Of course, that is the professional medical terminology for it. You might think of it as a lollipop stick. Okay, lollipop stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place this against your nose. Okay, a bit strange, isn't it? Placing it against the nose. Why would I be doing that? Why would I be doing that? No. Okay, placing it against your nose, just holding it somewhere like that, something like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a pencil. I'm going to tap focus your eyes on the specific point where the pencil tip taps the tongue depressor. Okay, I think it's quite straightforward. Okay, let's try that now. Okay, focus your eyes here. Focus your eyes. Very good. Focus your eyes here. Very good. Focus your eyes here. Very good indeed, okay. Focus your eyes here. Marvelous job, marvelous job, marvelous job. Focus your eyes here. Okay, very good. I'm going to change the angle slightly so I can get a little bit closer, a little bit further away. Okay. Focus your eyes here for me, please, okay? Focus your eyes here. Very good indeed, okay? Focus your eyes here. Excellent. Let's go here. Focus your eyes here, please. Focus your eyes here. Excellent job, very excellent. Okay, all the way back here. Can you focus your eyes here for me, please? Okay, marvelous. Marvelous. One last one. Can you focus your eyes here for me, please? Very good job. Very good job indeed. Marvelous, marvelous. Okay, I'll throw that in the bin now. That's all done. Well done, well done. Okay, now going back to utilizing the light. What I want you to do is I actually want you to focus on my finger over here. Okay, can you see my finger wiggling there? Yes, well done. Focus on the finger wiggling. Do not look at the light, please. Do not look at the light. Keep focusing on my finger wiggling. Okay, keep focusing on my finger wiggling. Focus on my finger wiggling. Wiggling finger. Focusing on the wiggling finger. Wiggling finger. Keep focusing on the wiggling finger. Okay. Now we're going to go to the other side. Focus your eyes on this wiggling finger now. Okay. This wiggling finger. And ignore the light. Ignore the light, please. The light is not important. The finger wiggling finger is important instead. Okay. I'm just making some observations. Don't mind what I'm doing. You focus instead on the wiggling finger. On the wiggling finger. That's the top priority now. It's priority number one. Priority number one for you is to focus on the wiggling finger. I'm just looking at your eyes. Okay. Okay, very good. Interesting observations there that I've just made. Right. What I want you to do, I want you to close your eyes for me, please. Okay? No cheating. No opening your eyes. Don't peek a little bit. Don't peek a little bit. Close your eyes firmly for me, please. Okay? This is a test. But if you cheat on this test, you're only cheating yourself. Okay? Because it's a medical examination. Of course. Of course. Okay? Now then. Your eyes are still closed. Keep them closed until I tell you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the light over your eyelids as they're closed. And you should be able to identify for me when a light is passing over your eyelids, okay? So please tell me when the light is passing over your eyelids. Just say now. Good. 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 Okay, you can open your eyes now. That was well done. You are correctly identified every single time it passed over your eyelids. Okay, marvelous. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover your eyes with my hand. Okay, a little bit different this time. And I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. Then I'm going to remove my hand and you're going to be finding yourself staring at a light. Okay, it's going to be quite intense and quite bright. But it is necessary for me to make some observations. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, focus on the light with your eyes. Focus on the light with your eyes. Okay, we do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, focus on that light. Focus on the light with your eyes. Focus on the light with your eyes. Okay, see there. Well done. That was quite an intense and slightly difficult test, I think, for the eyes. Quite a strain to go from pitch black to blazing light in your eyes. Okay, take a minute if you want to, blink your eyes, feel a little bit better about your situation. Okay, let's see now. What should I be doing next? Okay. I see. Going to be looking at your peripheral vision once again, looking at my nose. Now looking at my nose, I'm going to hold up a number of fingers. A number of fingers in various different places, okay? Various different places. In your peripheral vision, you're looking at my nose the entire time, and I want you to tell me how many fingers total am I holding up. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, that was 4. Very good. 5. Very good indeed. 3. Excellent job. 2. Marvelous. Then just moving the position of the position. 5. 10. 8. 6. 4. 2. 1. Excellent. Very good. Okay, I think that might be it for your eyes. No, it's not. Silly me. I forgot the most crucial element of testing your eyes, and that is, of course, the eye chart. Okay, which we will be doing that now. Okay, now then we have here the eye chart. Classic. Mr. Snellen made this, I believe. Snellen chart. Mr. Snellen. Okay, renowned eye man, eye doctor, optician, whatever you may wish to call him. Mr. Snellen. Both eyes open. Can you tell me what? What is that letter, please? That is an E. Very good. Off to a good start, this one. Good. Last line for you, is it? A little bit difficult. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Could you cover one of your eyes now for me, please? And I'm just going to point at a couple of random letters, not the whole chart again. That would be too boring. Okay, so this one. Good. Okay. Now if you could cover the opposite eye for me, please. Do the same thing. Random letters. Excellent. And now, with both your eyes uncovered, please, can you tell me what is this colour? That's a green. Very good. Okay, and what is this colour? Absolutely marvellous. That's red. Okay, these little circles on the side here, this is more for my reference. I can place the chart against your eyes and measure the size of your pupils, see which one they line up with. Okay, that's more for my personal use, but I'm such a good doctor, such a professional, that I don't really need that anymore. I've seen thousands of eyes, thousands of pupils, and I know the sizes of my head. Okay, now then, well done with the Snellen chart. Well done indeed. Excellent vision. Let's move on, shall we, to your and stupid. What am I doing? I'm just touching your face in random places, but little do you know. Okay, I can tell merely by touching your face the quality of your nerves and your musculature, your facial musculature. Oh my goodness, absolutely marvelous. Marvelous facial musculature that you have here. Absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal. Looks like you have some good response to the nerves as I'm pressing them as well. Very good reflexes indeed. Okay, that's what I would expect to see from an examination of the face. Now then, what I want to do is something called the sharp or the soft test, and for this I'm going to utilize my pencil because I've got it close by and it is a suitable tool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to close your eyes for me, and I'm going to poke you in the face, either with the pencil, the nib of the pencil, or the butt of the pencil. Okay, I'm going to put my butt in your face. Okay, just like that. Obviously the butt is quite rounded, soft. You might describe the butt as the tip quite sharp. You might describe it as not really sharp. Obviously it's just pointed, but you get the gist. Okay, one will feel sharp, one will feel soft. If you could close your eyes for me now, please. Very good. And I'm just going to randomly poke you in the face. Was that sharp or was that soft? Excellent. Was that sharp or was that soft? Very good. Sharp or soft? Very good. Sharp or soft? Good. Sharp or soft? Good. Last one. Sharp or soft? Very good. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Very good. Very good indeed. Excellent job there. Let's see what yes. The facial expression portion of the cranial nerve exam. This is quite unusual, quite perhaps silly. You could describe it as silly. I need you to make a series of bizarre facial expressions for me. First of all, I want you to puff out your cheeks as hard as you can. Okay, so something like this. Okay, do that for me. Excellent, marvelous. Okay, now I need you to grit your teeth and grin as hard as you can for me, something like that. Okay, absolutely excellent. Now I need you to frown for me, please. Okay, I want to see those eyebrows absolutely furrowed. Okay, so do that for me as best you can. Marvelous job. Okay, and now I need you to be surprised. Okay, I need to see those eyebrows as high as they possibly can go. Okay, very good. Is there something I'm missing? Ah, yes, of course. I need you to flare your nostrils. As much as you can for me. Please think of yourself as a gorilla with mighty big nostrils. Flare the gorilla nostrils for me. That's right, perfect. Okay, excellent. That might seem like I'm taking the mickey, taking the piss, okay, but I'm not. That's an essential part of the cranial nerve exam. It's to see if you have control over your facial muscles and your facial nerves in particular. Okay, so very well done there, excellent job. And the next thing I need you to do is I'm going to place my hand against the side of your face, just like that, okay, and I need you to press your head against it. I'm going to be applying a little bit of force, okay, so turn your head and press against it. Okay, very good. Now then, this side as well, okay, press against it, okay, excellent job. We're going to be doing it now. Tilt your head back against my head, okay, back against my head, okay, very good indeed. Okay, tilt in against the chin downwards against my head, okay, very good. Absolutely marvelous job there. Excellent job, I say. Right then, let's see. The next test that I have for you is called the smell test. I'm going to be using some artificial smells and I'm going to waft them under your nose, and I want you to identify them for me. Please tell me what they smell like, okay? So one moment. to identify. Oh, absolutely marvellous. Okay, so I'm going to place this under your nose. If you could take a big sniff for me, please. Big sniff. Big sniff. Okay, what does that smell like? That smells like a nail varnish remover. Very good. Very good job. Okay, now smell number 2. A different smell to the first one. Let's see what this one smells like, shall we? Wow, okay. Have a sniff of that. These are quite strong smells. They are artificial. Have a smell. Big sniff, big sniff. Okay. Now then. What does that smell like? Vanilla. Vanilla. Very good. Okay, excellent. Well done. That is correct. Okay, now then, smell number 3. Okay, smell number 3. Have a big sniff of that. Big sniff, big sniff. Okay, what does that one smell like? Lemon. Lemon, very good, well done. 3 out of 3 smells correctly identified. Olfactory nerves working perfectly. Good sign, good sign. Now then, the next test is a little bit similar. It's called the taste test. Okay, I'm sure you can work out what it is just from that name alone. Okay, I've got 3 tastes for you to taste. Okay, so if you could stick your tongue out for me, please. Stick your tongue out. Very good. Now I'm just going to put a little droplet on your tongue there, okay? Now, what do you think that one tastes like? What do you think it tastes like? Caramel. Very good, very good. Correctly identified. Caramel was taste number 1. Okay, very good. Is there a helicopter going over the office? Let's just wait for that to pass, shall we? Okay. Now then, taste number 2. Gonna put a little droplet of that on your tongue for you. And could you please tell me what that tastes like? What does that one taste like? Coffee. Very good. Correct. Correctly identified. Okay. Sounds like the helicopter's coming back. It's circling above our house, our office. Okay, so let's wait for that again. Okay, taste number 3. Taste number 3. Let me just put a little droplet of that on your tongue. If you could tell me please, what does that one taste like? Orange. Very good. Well done. Correctly identified all 3 flavours. Your taste nerves, taste buds, working fabulously well. Absolutely perfectly well. Okay, that's a good sign. Very good sign indeed. Now then, next, I'm going to be looking at your reflexes. And in order to do that, I'm going to tap your knees and I'm going to tap your elbows. Okay, you're probably familiar. I'm not going to be using the special tool that looks like a triangle today because I do not have the special tool that looks like a triangle on me. Okay, I'm going to be using my fingers. My fingers, they work just as well. Pretty firm. My fingers, pretty strong. Okay, I'm going to be doing that on your knees. If you could move your leg, one knee over the other, let me just position that for you, if that's okay. Yes, okay, very good. Okay, very good, very good. Now I'm just going to tap your knees. 3, 2, 1. Good. I'll do it again. Actually, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, now if you could swap the knees over, just like that. Absolutely perfect. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Very good. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now, if you could one now. Okay, so just keep this arm nice and loosey-goosey as well, just like that. Absolutely perfect. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Very good, very good. Good reflexes. Good reflexes. Right, the next part of the cranial nerve exam that we're going to do, I want you to hold both your arms out. Like that for me, please. Okay, like a zombie, kind of zombie going for a walk. Right, I'm placing my hands either side on the outside of your arms. I want you to resist as I try to squeeze your arms closed. Okay, so resist, resist, resist. Okay, good. Now I'm placing my hands inside your arms, inside your hands, and I want you to squeeze my hands together. Okay, squeeze my hands together. Squeeze. Okay, very good. Very good, very strong. Okay, now raise your arms against my hands. I'm going to be applying some pressure, trying to stop you. Raise them, raise them. Go on. Yes, very good. Okay, now my hands going beneath your arms. Lower your arms against mine, again some pressure being applied. Okay, very good. Very good, very good indeed. Good strength there, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see, I think it's time for me to examine your ears a little bit. Your ears. So just let me grab my otoscope for a moment. My otoscope. Okay, got my little otoscope here, a very basic one. Unfortunately, I do need to do a little bit of an upgrade. Upgrade my otoscope to a slightly more professional one, I think, a professional grade, but nonetheless, this will suffice. Let me just test that. Oh, it does work, it does work. It does work just about. There we go. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. Right. I'm going to stick this down your ear canal, not too deep. Less than half a centimeter. Okay. Just going to be sticking that in there. I'm just going to be observing. Observing. Good Lord. Good Lord. Your ears are quite dirty, aren't they? Ears are quite dirty. When was the last time you had your ears professionally cleaned? Never. Never. Good Lord. Okay. Let me just check this ear as well. Just check this ear as well. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me, they're filthy. You've got filthy ears. Lots of earwax build-up. That is simply unacceptable. Okay, what I'll do for you is I'll do it extremely quick clean. Okay, I don't have time to do a full professional ear clean, but I will do a very quick one for you, okay? So one moment. Now I'm just going to be cleaning this ear with my little cotton bud, okay? Now obviously, I'm a professional. So I don't want you to go home and shove a cotton bud in your ear, okay? Because it won't be the same as what I'm doing here, okay? I'm using a very advanced and a very professional technique. Okay, very advanced and professional technique. And if you do it, you're probably just going to compact the earwax and shove it further into your ear canal, deeper in there, compact it and shove it further in. And that's the opposite of cleaning it. That's not what we want at all. In fact, that will cause problems. say testicle. I said technical. Okay, very good. Right, well done. Okay, next word. Okay. Hippopotamus. What did I just say? Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Very good. Hippopotamus. 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 Okay, very good. Next word. Head and Shoulders shampoo. What did I just say? What did I just say? Head and Shoulders shampoo. Okay, okay. I think your hearing is good enough. Actually, I think that was just a little mishearing of the word. That one word that we did earlier. Let's not dwell on that too much. Okay. Otherwise, though, perfectly good score for the hearing. Okay. Let me just write down a few notes. Okay. Right. I think, based on what I've seen today, you've actually performed very well indeed. Very well indeed. Every portion of the cranial nerve exam, I think you have passed with flying colours. Flying colours. So from my observations, you do not have any damage to your cranial nerves. Everything is performing in tip-top condition, tip-top shape, as I would expect it to be for a healthy individual. Okay, so my official statement for you is that you are healthy. Well done, congratulations, you are healthy. Okay. Now, after the appointment, once you've gone home, I'm just going to type up the notes that I'm doing here. These are just brief versions. Type up a more detailed report, and I will send that over to your GP. They may refer you to somebody else for some more testing, or they may be happy with the results with the report that I send them today. And if that's the case, they will likely contact you, maybe by phone, maybe by email, text. I'm not sure how they do it these days. And they will tell you what to do next, maybe even nothing, if they think that you're nice and healthy, like I do. Okay, so thank you so much for coming in today. You did absolutely perfectly well. I'm very impressed with you. And yes, perhaps I'll see you again in the future. Nice one. Take care and goodbye. Goodbye. What's up, player? I am the Hood Doctor. Very good to see you. I believe I've seen you before, haven't I? Yes, I think we did a dentist appointment together, didn't we? Hell yeah, I remember. You tipped me. You are always welcome back. Always welcome back. So, how can I help you today? You bumped your head. How did you bump your head? You don't need to go into specifics, but just give me a rough idea. You were trapping on the block, and someone hit you over the head. Someone hit you on the head. What the heck? Why would that happen? You were trapping on someone else's block. I see. Pushing into turf you shouldn't have been in. That's very naughty indeed. I think you're lucky, actually, that you only got hit over the head. Well, that's okay. You've come to the right place. The Hood Doctor can make sure that you don't have any brain damage, okay? And that's what we want, okay? We gotta keep all our brain cells, all 2 of them, okay? So, let's begin. Today actually calls for a cranial nerve exam to make sure that your brain hasn't sustained damage, okay? So, the first thing I need to do, I need to put on some gloves. Okay, let's keep this sanitary. Let's be professional, shall we? One moment. Okay, let's put these on. 1 second. Rip the glove a little bit there, but I'm not going to replace it. Okay, it's good enough. And I'm not made of money. I haven't got a million gloves lying around, okay? Okay, I'm nice and gloved up now. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to test your sense of smell. Can can you still smell things? Okay, luckily for you, I've got 3 bottles of different smells for you to sniff. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, this is quite self-explanatory. I think you will agree. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this to have a little sniff of. Sniff, 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 sniff. Okay, and what do you think that smells like? Garlic. Yes, very good. Well done. Okay, off to a good start. Let's do all 3 though to make sure that your sense of smell is still working. Okay. Scent number 2. Okay, scent number 2. If you could smell that for me, please. Okay, very good. And what do you think that one smells like? Cheddar cheese. Excellent, excellent. Right, and let's go for the 3rd and the final scent, shall we? 3rd and the final scent. Okay, now, what does that smell like? It smells like Mary Jane. Correct, excellent. You did very well there, very well indeed. Okay, before we go any further, I do need to write down your results as we go along, okay, so I don't forget, otherwise, this whole thing is pointless, isn't it? Right, so I'm just going to get a pen. And I'm just going to write down the results of your smell test, okay? Okay, I'm just going to take a few notes like that as we go through today's cranial nerve exam together. Okay, now the next thing we need to test is your sense of taste. Okay, very similar to the smell test. I've got 3 bottles of different flavors for you to taste. Okay, so let's do that now. Right, exactly the same as last time, except this time you're going to be tasting instead of smelling. Okay, so put your tongue out for me. Very good, there we go. Put a little droplet on there, little droplet. Okay, and now, can you tell me please, what does that taste like? Yes? Orange, very good. Okay, now, let's do all 3. Okay, let's be professional here. I might be the hood doctor, but I'm a professional hood doctor, okay? Professional. Okay, let's have a little bit of this, shall we? Stick the tongue out again. Very good, there we go, little droplet. And now, what does that taste like? Coconut, that's correct. It tastes like coconut. Very good. Good job. Okay, let's do the final taste. Okay, let's see. Right, prepare your tongue. Very good. Do a little droplet. And what does that taste like? It tastes like the bitter taste of defeat. Correct. Well done. Okay, so it looks like, so a couple more notes. It looks like you can smell and you can taste. So we're off to a very good start. Excellent. Right, now, what do we need to do next? What do we need to do Quite simple. Now then, what is this? Good. 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 Okay, good. A bit difficult this one, is it? This whole line, a bit difficult. What about this letter? Okay, okay. And can you tell me, what is this colour here? Red. What about this colour? Green. Okay, good. You aren't colourblind and you can see somewhat. Now, can you cover one eye for me, please? I'll just do a few random letters, not the whole chart. That's boring, isn't it? Okay, a few random letters. Now, what's that letter? Good. 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 And can you see this? Okay, now cover the other eye for me, please, and we shall do a few more random letters. A few more random letters. Good. 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 Okay, okay, you can uncover your eyes now. You can see. Okay, that's very good actually. That's very good indeed. Let me just write that down. Write that down, okay. Patient can see. Okay, very good. Important note there. Important note. Right. What am I going to do next? I do believe I need to actually look at your eyes, but with a light. Okay, I need to look at your pupils, how they respond and change to things, and I need to look at the whites of your eyes as well. Very important. Very important. Okay, so what I would like you to do, please, is I would like you to look at my nose, or I suppose where my nose would be if I wasn't wearing a balaclava. Okay, and just continue to stare at my nose whilst I look at your eyes, okay? And this might get quite bright at times, but you know, come on now, you're a big bad individual, aren't you? You're not going to get defeated by a little bit of light in your eyes, are you? No. Bit of light in your eyes, absolutely nothing in comparison to what you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Very good job. Keep just staring at my nose. Okay, and I'm just having a little bit of a look in your eyes. Interesting, that's quite interesting. Let me just check the other eye as well. Okay, that is interesting indeed. One moment, whilst I think. One moment. Let me use my little brain for a second. Okay, right. Let me just look a bit more closely at your individual eyes. So now I'm going to cover your eyes with my hand. Okay, just the one eye at the time. Okay, so there we go. Cover the one eye there. And now I just want to very quickly observe what happens when I do a little bit of this, a little bit of shining the light in one eye at a time, you know. Yes, very interesting response. asked that before. Okay, but good. No drugs. No drugs. Not today. Okay, well that's good then. That's good. Let's see now. Right, what do I want to do with you next? Okay, I think I want to see if you are experiencing double vision. Okay, so what I need you to do, focus your eyes on my finger. This one here, okay? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, now it's going to move closer to you. Keep focusing on it. Keep focusing on it. Okay, are you focused on it? Very good. And now we're going to move further away. Now, how many fingers do you see? Just the one finger. That is correct. That's good. That's how it should be. What about now though, when it's really close? Can you still only see one finger? Yes, okay, excellent. Excellent. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay, no double vision for you. Very good. Very good. That's what we like. That's what we like. Okay, going back to utilizing my light. This time I want you to keep your head still for me. Imagine that you're a statue, okay? You're a statue. Perfectly still statue. And I'm gonna shine the light and you're going to follow it with just your eyes, okay? So just only moving your eyes, not your actual head. Understand? Yeah, just like that. Very good. Perfect. Okay, so follow the light for me. Follow the light with your eyes. Very good. Very good. Are you experiencing any pain or discomfort there? Pain or discomfort whilst following the light? No pain or discomfort. Okay, very good. Very good. Excellent job there. Excellent job indeed. Excellent job indeed. Apologies for the noise in the background. I think this neighbourhood is a bit bad, a bit rough, full of criminals. You know, who can say what type of individuals live in this area? Right, but let us continue with the cranial nerve exam. The cranial nerve exam. What do I need to do with you next? Actually, let me write down the results. Of what we just got. Okay, important information I'm gathering on your health right now. Important information. Okay. Brilliant. You're doing very well so far. So far, I think no brain damage, okay? But who knows? We've still got quite a few little tests to do, to check. Okay, now, the next thing I would like to do is I would like you actually to look up for me. Okay, just look up for me. Very good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test your little reflexes of your eyes. Don't worry, I'm not going to actually touch your eyeball, but I am going to touch just around the eye, just here. Okay, interesting. I need to do that again with the other eye. Okay, continue to look up for me, please. Continue to look up. And don't worry about the pen. Don't worry about the pen as it approaches your eye. Okay, good. I'm just looking for the reflexive response there, and I saw it on both eyes, so that's excellent. That is excellent. Okay, what was the next thing I wanted to do with you? That's right. I want you to close your eyes for me, please. Close your eyes. No cheating, no peeping, okay? Otherwise, I'll give you a slap, okay? I'll give you a slap if you cheat. This is important medical test. Now, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to tell me when you can feel something. I'm going to poke you on the face with the pen. Random locations, okay? Here we go. Good. doing something slightly different. I'm going to poke you with either the point of the pen, which should feel a little bit sharp, or I'm going to poke you with the butt of the pen, okay? And that should feel blunt or soft. Okay, so if you could tell me sharp or soft, depending on which side you feel, okay? Keep your eyes closed. Here we go. Sharp or soft? Good. Sharp or soft? Good. Sharp or soft? Good. Sharp or soft? Good. Sharp or soft? Excellent job there. Excellent job. Okay, you did very well there. Actually, let me just write that down as well. Okay, on my clipboard. Okay. Did very well there. Important note. Important. Okay. Now then, let me see. What else? What else do I need to do with you? Okay. Yes, I do believe it is time to test your peripheral vision. Okay. So I need to focus on my nose, or this little area here. Okay. Keep your head still. Focus on the nose. Now I'm going to move my fingers. Okay. And I want you to tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Okay. Good. Now let's keep going. Let's keep doing that. Good. 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 Let's do it a little closer, shall we? Good. 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 And let's do it further back as well, shall we? Further back. Good. 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 Very good. Okay, now then, the next test is known as the finger wiggle test. Okay, now, don't worry, I'm not putting these in any orifices. Okay, they're going to stay here, or they might move about a little bit, but not much. Okay, not much. No need to be concerned. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wiggle one finger, the other finger, or both. Okay, or both. And you're going to tell me left, right, or both, whichever one's wiggling. Pretty simple, really, pretty simple. Shall we try that? Good. 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 Okay, that's a good test. You did very well there. The next thing I want to do is something similar, but utilizing different numbers of fingers in your peripheral vision, somewhat like that. And I want you to tell me how many numbers of fingers can you see total. Okay, should be quite easy. Let's go. Good. 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 Okay. Excellent job. Let me just write down the results there. Okay, now then, the next part of the cranial nerve exam, it's a bit silly, it's a bit strange, okay? It might seem like I'm taking the piss, but I'm not, okay? This is it. This is actually important, medically speaking, okay? So, first thing I need to do giant grin, if possible. Very good. Now, I want you to frown. Frown as if you're angry and you hate me. Okay, good. Now, raise your left eyebrow. Now, raise your right eyebrow. Okay, a bit difficult there. Okay, that's no problem. Now, close both your eyes. Shut them as tight as you can, please, as tight as you can. Good. Now, wink at me with your left eye, okay? Good. Now wink at me with your right eye. Good. Good. Okay. Now, what else is there? Let me just think. Okay, yes. Can you open your mouth as wide as you can for me, please? Okay, good. Now, stick your tongue out. Raise your tongue up for me, please. Good. Lower your tongue for me, please. Good. Tongue to the side for me, please. Good. Tongue to the other side for me, please. Good. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Okay, not quite. That's okay. Okay. Put the tongue back in now. Put the tongue back in. Very good. I think that's everything there. Now, I do want to look in your mouth a little bit further. So let me just grab a stick to put in there. Okay, 1 second. Okay, got a little bit of a lollipop stick here, and I'm going to stick this in your mouth. Press down your tongue with it, and I'm just going to look in your mouth. Okay, so open up your mouth for me, please. Very good. Let me just put that there. Excellent. And let's just have a little bit of a look, shall we? Have a look in that mouth of yours. Have a look in that mouth of yours there. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Good coloration. Good coloration, not excessively red. Got a little bit of an ulcer there, haven't you? A little bit of an ulcer. That's no problem. Just going to put that back in. Sorry. One ulcer, not necessarily a sign of anything terribly wrong, okay? We all get ulcers from time to time. Could be stress, could be a bad reaction to spicy food. It's not necessarily anything terrible, okay? Okay, that's not bad actually. Not bad, your mouth is looking okay there. Now, what else did I want to do? Just very quickly, please, I want you to swallow for me. Do a big gulp. Good. Okay, yeah. I'm just checking that everything is moving correctly as it should be. That you're just able to do things. Okay, basic things. Now I need to check the strength of some of your movements, your nerves, your control over them. Okay, so the first thing I need you to do, I need you to shrug your shoulders. Okay, just do that a few times for me. Very good. Now I'm going to place my hand against your head. You're going to push against it. I'm going to be trying to resist you with some force here. Okay, go on, push. Good. Now the other side as well. Push that side. Good. Okay, now push backwards up against my hand there. Good. Now under your chin, push downwards for me. Push downwards. Very good. Now hold your arms out straight for me, please. Hold your arms out straight for me. I'm going to just hold on to the tops. Push up against my hands. Push. Good. Now, push down against my hands. Down. Okay, good. Now, try and push outwards against my hands. Okay, push. Okay, good. And now, push inwards. Try and squeeze my hands together. Squeeze them together. Okay, good. That's good. You have good strength there. Good strength. Okay, let me just write that down actually before I forget. Okay, excellent. You're doing very well. I think we've gone through the majority of the test. We do have to look at your hearing ability though. What little tests do I want to do for that? Okay, I think first things first. Close your eyes for me. Close your eyes, no cheating. Once again, okay, because I will hit you, okay? I will hit you. I'm not afraid to hit you. Do I look like I work for a proper medical institution? Do you think my boss is going to this sound coming from? Was that left or right? Good. Let's try that again. Left or right? Good. 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 Okay, excellent job. Let me see. What was the next one? Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Did I say you could open your eyes? No. Okay, keep them closed. Now, I'm going to make a sound. I'm going to move the sound further and further away from you. And I need you to tell me, please. I need you to tell me when you can no longer hear it, okay? Here we go. Tell me when you can no longer hear this sound. Okay, good. Now we're going to do the one ear. Good. Okay, now the other ear. Good. Okay, excellent job, I do believe. Keep your eyes closed. Keep them closed. I need to use a little tool to make a little sound. I'm going to make 2 sounds, and you're going to tell me which sound is closer to your head, 1 or 2. Okay, so keep your eyes closed. Here we go. Which sound was closer to you, 1 or 2? 2. Good. Good. 1 or 2. 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 Good. Very good. Well done there. Okay, now the final thing I need you to do, I guess you can open your eyes for this, that's okay. I need you to repeat back to me some words that I'm going to whisper into your ear, okay? Now then, let's do a little whisper, shall we? A little whisper. Now then. Gang violence. What did I just say then? What did I just say then? Gang violence. Right, correct, very good. Menace. What did I just say then? That might be a difficult one for you. Menace. Yes, good, good, good. Incarceration. What did I just say then? What did I just say then? Incarceration. Correct, correct. Aspo. What did I just say then? What did I just say then? Aspo, correct. Okay, that's enough. Okay, I believe everything is good. Let me just consult my notes. Let me just double check, because maybe I forgot that you performed badly at something, but I don't think so. Okay, let's see here. That's perfect. That's also good. Good. Yes, yes. Very good indeed. After consulting my notes, I think I can safely say that you have no brain damage. That's a win. That's a win. Take that as a win, my brother. Okay, because, you know, we live in a crazy world. Crazy stuff happens, and we need to look after our little brain cells as best we can. Very easy to just destroy all our brain cells. You know, I'd be taking drugs. I'd be getting hit in the head all the time. I'd be losing brain cells left, right and centre. It's a wonder that we're still even capable of communicating and doing basic things, you know. Dangerous life that we lead. But your health is perfect. After my cranial nerve exam today, perfect health, well done, well done. Okay, so if you could just give me the little bit of the monies that you owe. Last time you gave me 100, maybe you could give me 100 again. 100 again, okay, very good, thank you so much, I take that there. Right, well, if you're happy, I'm happy. You have any questions for me? No questions. Okay, that's excellent. There we go then. That concludes our hood doctor appointment today, and perhaps I'll see you again in the future. Remember, you can always come back to me. You can rely on me. You know what I'm saying? I do that good stuff, baby. I do that good stuff. Okay, so maybe I'll see you again in the future. Take care and good luck trapping on the block. Bye.